Good morning everybody and welcome to BTC AI price prediction. In today's video we will shortly talk about Bitcoin, what was happening in the last week, last several days, and what I am expecting personally in the future, what I am doing in the market, how I am positioning myself in the market and stuff like that. Anyway, if I did not said, the name is Predrag Daničić and let's take a look at Bitcoin daily chart. First thing that I would like to say is that during last week, I said that we had higher low and that is possible that we will have again higher low maybe somewhere here. It was just pure guess. Obviously, I was wrong. We immediately bounced up. And there is one more thing that we printed in last 8 days since my last recorded video. Let me just remove those drawings to show you. But essentially what we got is the also higher high. Just take a look. One, 2, 3 seconds. So we had higher high. Yes, I know that we did not quite reach those 65,000 yet, but keep in mind that here we were able to hold only for 2 days. We got there one day, we stayed above this bull market support band about 63, 64,000 for 2 days, and then we immediately dropped down and went down. What is happening now is that we got above those above 60,000, 62,000, above bull market support band, and we are holding this for already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days. Currently, in my opinion, market is extremely unstable. I don't think that Bitcoin will stay on those prices for a really long time. And if it stays on those prices, actually, it can be really bullish. Why? There are a lot of liquidation events like here, like here, like here. Just take a look at those 30 minutes chart. We had nice liquidations here. I'm watching some Telegram channels when they are printing when there are a lot of liquidations, and there are this amount of liquidations here, and you can see like price drops and immediately goes down. Price goes up and immediately goes down. Actually, price drop immediately goes up, price goes up, immediately goes down, and here we see like instability of the price. So I don't think we will stay long on these prices. And if I'm betting man, but I can be extremely wrong about it, I think that we will go once more down at least to 60,000 to test it before beginning our bull run. But I can be extremely wrong about it, and price of being wrong is practically missing the next bull run. So you should definitely not bet on that. You should definitely not bet that we will fall down. I'm extremely bullish, and I repeat, I switched to, there was video on my channel, I recorded it on the phone when I said here, during this capitulation, on 5th of August, I'm switching from bear to bull. For the record, I am bearish and I sold all my crypto on the 8th of March. On the 8th of March here. For 6, no, wrong here. I apologize. 8th of March here, somewhere here I sold it. It was 68,000 the price. I remember this much. It was 68,000 the price. After that, somewhere here I started buying. Then I did a bit of trading here. And my final entry into the market was, I will show you, on this day here, exactly when price reached 59,000. Why? Let's switch to the 30 minutes chart. Why I bought precisely here. You can see that, yeah, I put exactly on the right spot where I bought. I was expecting that price will continue going down. I saw reversal, and it was strong reversal. And when we came to the 59,000, I said, okay, enough. I cannot risk any more waiting. Let's jump in. I'm bearish anyway. If I don't get to buy for lower price, I'm bullish anyway, sorry. And if I don't get to buy for lower price, doesn't matter. A majority of my portfolio consists of about equal amount of Uniswap, ADA, Polkadot, Ethereum, and I think that's it. Ethereum, Avalanche, yes, and Avalanche. About equal amount of all those coins, and I have a little bit of Dash coin, but this is very little, and this is just my moonshot hopium, which will probably end up as bad decision of buying. Take a look here. How much time we spent here? Let's switch to hourly chart. No, do we have hourly chart? Yes, we have hourly chart. Okay, thank you. So here, last time when we were above bull market support band, we were barely able to stay there for 67 hours. Now we are already above bull market support band for 128 hours, doubles the time. If you are planning to invest in crypto, I think this is the time. And I took risk and took altcoins simply because I don't believe that Bitcoin have strength to go to some crazy prices of 200,000, 300,000, nothing like this will definitely not happen. Personally, I am expecting that Bitcoin will not reach 100,000 this bull run, and after it reaches 85,000, I will probably, or 80 to 85,000, I will think seriously about selling it. Keep in mind one more thing. This is only 35%, something like that, from the current prices. We can reach this amount in 2-3 weeks. It's not, Bitcoin can do that easily. Also, it can happen that we will not see these prices until New Year or until next year or until the end of next year. I cannot say for sure, but I know that at any moment we can start seeing a bull run. At any moment. If we go down and if we, for example, see one more capitulation to the 50,000, and if alts get wrecked by this capitulation and they got a really big drop, my only consolidation is that I already got 50% up, 40-50% more alts just by not being in market from this point to this point. Bitcoin in that time dropped about 20%, but alts drop about 40-45% that I was holding. So my consolidation is, even if we drop a lot, at least I was not there for all drop of those alts. I was there only for some time. There is this triangle is completely invalid anymore. Let's delete it. Actually, let's delete all drawings. Remove drawings. I would like to point you one more thing. Let's draw something like this. Copy paste. Put it here. Okay. And let's copy paste one more and put it somewhere in middle. Okay. Now I would like to zoom a little bit and I would like you to show you something. I think this is a middle. Hopefully it is. Let me just check. Here 10%, here 11%. Okay, a little bit more. Okay. Take a look at this period. So this is like this band that we are in. Some might say it is really big bull flag. I don't consider it bull flag at all. I consider it is just a down movement or slow down movement, not even the side movement. But take a look. During this period, we spent most of the time, since in the upper half of this, let's call it a bull flag. I don't have a better name for it. Let's call it a bull flag. Okay. And let's put one more thing here. Now it is 205. On the middle, we will put at 200, 103, 104, one line here. Here about. Thank you. And I will put 4 pixels so you can better see this line. So this is the half, the quarters. 1 quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter, 4th quarter. Take a look. Half of the time when we were here, since we were here, half of the time, in the first half of the time, most we spent on the upper half. Most of the time, price was in the upper half. And in last in second half of the times, like since 16th of June until now, we spent much more time in the lower half of this whole band that we are in. I hope that this is understandable. I will try to repeat it. So this is 105 days, this is 105 days, okay? So far, so good. 105 days, about 105 days, okay. This is the upper half, this is the lower half. Upper half, lower half. In first half, we were in upper quarter, upper part of this quarter. It's not triangle, it's quad. When you have 4 corners, how you call this element, I don't know. So this, but now we spent most of the time, more time in the lower half. What does that mean? How I'm reading this? In this period, market was bullish and price, they were trying to push the price up. But what happened later? Market became bearish here. Market became bearish and sellers were putting more pressure on the market. Eventually, buyers lost here the battle. Bulls lost here the battle. Price went down. Now we are in a situation where bears are losing the battle and price is going up. Essentially what is happening, more and more bears are switching to bears. More and more bears, guys that are selling, are switching to guys that are buying. And because of that, price is going up. I, of course, cannot tell you, I don't really know, will we go once more back down? But I strongly believe, and this is my assumption, that this was the bottom of our mini bear market that I was speaking about since about this bear market all this time. My first several video was just talking about mini bear market. And I think that this mini bear market is over, or it will be over relatively soon. When? Will it be over in next several days, or next several weeks, or next several months? I don't know. My guesstimate is that we will have some kind of resolution by, I think that elections are on 11th of October, by this time. If Kamala Harris, if Trump loses the election, there is chance that we will go one leg down. If Trump wins election, there is bigger chance that we will go up, and this will be the end of our bull market. Why I'm speaking all of this, why I think this is really important. If we jump in the autumn, before New Year, if Bitcoins have a rally, that's it for this bull market, we will have nothing more anymore. Everybody thinks that next year is bull year and that next year, like 4-year cycle, next year it must go up, because everybody is expecting that. It will not happen. Simply as that. Or actually, it could happen, but then we would have to spend a lot more time here until 2025. But if we have rally in 2024, if we reach something like 80,000, forget it, pack your stuff and goodbye. I'm also betting on one more thing, and I'm betting that Bitcoin dominance will fall. As I said, I'm not expecting a lot more from Bitcoin. Absolute maximum would be, let's say, 91,000, 40%. This is absolute maximum that I could expect. If it reaches more, it would really surprise me. But realistically, 80 to 85,000 is something realistic, 35, 40%, something like that. Okay? But there is hope for me that people will run into the alts. Bitcoin dominance is relatively high. Alts are bleeding towards Bitcoin for long time. And there is, when Bitcoin rally starts, let me remove all drawings. If Bitcoin rally starts in near future, hopefully it will start. What I'm hoping to do is that, because I'm mostly in alts, I'm hoping that alts will go more up and that Bitcoin dominance will fall, simply because people will say, oh, let's buy alts, they can go 10x, they are 90-80% from the all-time high, they must go again to their all-time high. And people will start buying alts like crazy. They have much more potential to grow. I would also point out that I am not expecting from most of my alts that I'm holding that they would reach all-time high. I'm not expecting from Polkadot to reach $50 again. Why? Because supply of Polkadot is like 2-3 times bigger than 4 years ago. Like they have an annual inflation of 10%. It's unrealistically expecting for Polkadot to reach its all-time high. But it can go 2-3x above our current prices. And if they manage to do that, I would be extremely happy. I would sell everything and call it end of my playing with crypto for the time being. Probably put some staking of stable coins or just withdraw my money and wait for the next bull run. Of course, I will continue making videos in the meantime. That's more or less all from me. Yes, I would like to point out one more thing: Bitcoin dominance. So it is interesting all this time for last 4-5 days when Bitcoin was actually holding its price, dominance went significantly down, almost 1.5-2%, which is a lot. At the moment, we are almost at the same price as we were at the beginning of previous bull run. Let's zoom out. Let's go to the weekly chart. Let's remove indicators, remove drawings. Thank you. And let's take a look at something. From cycle to cycle, if you measure it, I'm never measuring from bottom. I'm measuring somewhere from here, from middle of this part I like to measure, and I like to catch middle of this part. So from cycle to cycle, Bitcoin dominance, here it dropped bottom to 35%, but let's say 38% is middle. Here bottom was 39%, let's say that 42% is middle. Okay, 38 to 41, 42, 10%. From 42%, 10% up, would be 46%. And this is a realistic bottom of Bitcoin dominance in this cycle, in my opinion. There are simply too many scams in the alts, so people would not rush to them, hopefully this time. Which means that Bitcoin dominance, if it continues falling, would fall something to here, This can be easily bottom of Bitcoin dominance when it starts to falling. Do not expect much more than that. I will leave this draw like this. We will see what will happen with that. That would be almost all from me. My name is Predrag Danicic. The only one more thing that I have to show you is... Just a second. My AI script, what is predicting? It is extremely bullish for the last several months. And to be honest, it is bullish since Bitcoin was 57K. No. Sorry, my apologies. It became bullish when Bitcoin was 60K. And became bearish, I don't know when. Oh, it's interesting. It was actually really good. 68K, 70K was this script when it became bullish. Anyway, I will leave you a link of this Google spreadsheet. You can check it out. You can check what this script is predicting every day. But it is not really accurate. I think that flipping of coin would be not so much less accurate than this thing. It is not even having 50%, you know. It have more than 50% of accuracy, but I think that accuracy is actually, let's check it out. Select 116 times it was wrong, and 121 times it was right. How much is that? 40 something percent. Just a second. It 51% of time it was correct. So yes, definitely not something worth mentioning a lot. But I will leave you this into description. I will leave you link to my 2 Telegram channels where I am posting all my trades. One of them is kinda premium and costs $1 per month, but probably after New Year I will delete this channel and everything will become free. There is good chance for that. We will see. I will still have to decide, and I will try to upgrade this script after New Year. At some point when I manage to buy new PC and when I actually have time to do it, because I have other stuff that I'm doing in life, not just making those videos. Thank you all for watching. My name is Predrag Danicic. Have a nice day. And if you are planning to buy crypto, time is now. I think that time is now. I think that now it's not the time to stay in stable coins. Bitcoin US dollar. This is weekly. And let's move to daily chart. Just to recap everything that you were listening on my channel for all my 5 viewers that exist. Like from this moment all the way to this moment, I was preaching that Bitcoin, that you should stay in stable coins and save your stable coins. From this moment on, I started saying that you should buy crypto. Now I'm repeating, buy crypto. It could be the last chance. Maybe it is not, probably it is not, but it could be. If you are already watching this, if you are already into the crypto, it's not the time to save stable coins. That's all from me. Thank you for watching and goodbye.